Welcome to 1815. The game is Field of Glory 2. The modification is Napoleonic, and the battle is the Battle of Quatre Bras. Napoleon's victory versus the British, and I believe there's some of their allies. This is the battle before Waterloo, and this is where Napoleon, the British held him off, but Napoleon attacked, and eventually the British had to withdraw, and they withdrew to Waterloo, where the decisive battle was fought. Don't know a lot about the Battle of Quatre Bras, but we're going to try the new mod. We're going to fire it up and give this particular scenario a shot. Looking forward to this one. Should be fun. The objective is to rout the enemy 60-40, 25%. That's the plan. We are the French. Nice. And there are, what do we have up here? Nassau Orange troops. This would be what? Dutch Fusiliers. Where's the British? Dutch Hussar. Oh, there they are. What do we got going on up here with these British models? British Highlanders. King's German Legion. Picton. More Highlanders. Light Infantry. Wellington. The Foot Guard. Hanoverians. And the 95th Rifles and some horse cannon. Alright, how are we going to win this darn thing? Well, I think we're going to win it by forcing them out of the Bois de Boisseau. Holding them in, at least forcing them back in the Bois de Boisseau, and launching our assault past Gemion-Court in a very organized manner. So let's get this battle. Oh, let's take a look at what our troops. I didn't even do that yet. So let's look at the field and take a look and see what we've got going on here on the French side. Man, we got a nice army here. French Lancers, nice. Let's check those models out. Oh man, look like nice Lancers. Chasseurs à cheval. Chasseurs à pied. Skirmishers, Young Guard. This would be Veteran Grenadiers. Gendarmes. French Fusiliers. Voltigeurs. Ooh, Dutch Polish Red Lancers, nice. Cuirassiers, nice. What are these guys over here? Kellerman, French Dragoons, nice. What swordsmen? Old Guard, Chasseurs au Cheval. Man, these are sweet units. And we got our infantry up here, which is Fusiliers. Foy, a subgeneral, his troops. Veteran Grenadiers with some skirmishers out front. And we've got some cannons. So we're going to try to move up mostly. Wow, boy, we've got some interesting assets to play with here. Dare I say that maybe we could take these Lancers and cavalry, and this looks like wonderful horse land over here. And everybody knows how I love the old flanks. We're good this way. Ooh, a bigger unit than I anticipated. I really don't see a use for taking that cavalry and I'm just gonna sit back here a little bit. I'm gonna address these lines. Skirmishers. And I'm going to hold off from boy, I don't like going after guys in the woods. these guns up to the middle of the battlefield so we can dominate the middle of the battlefield. Got some advice saying, hey, use your, from my buddy Dom, longtime subscriber, says, use your artillery. I'm going to use it this time, Dom. I'm going to use that artillery if I can. Unless they launch an attack at us, I'm going to set up a artillery, barrage some here, barrage them and assault them, and hopefully my cavalry can get around here and get behind here. Let's end that turn 1. Oh, they're coming out. Dutch are coming out and offering battle. Okie doke. So this looks like it's our objective here. I would imagine it says objective right here. Oh, that was loud. Sorry. Alright, they killed some guys. Good for them. Okay. Go get these small artillery horse cannon. Alright, they're coming at us, so I'm going to go ahead and move this unit up here. This flanking maneuver might not need to go very far at all. I gotta move these skirmishers up too. Line infantry over here. No idea how to use cavalry in this game. 2 to 10. Oh, volley right into his skirmishers. There we go. First disruption to the French. Sorry, apologize for the accent. I did take 3 years of French in high school. Didn't learn to speak it very well. Clearly, with my problem in pronouncing, goodness, Quatre Bras. But I did take 3 years. And we've got these artillery pieces moved. I may turn this piece this way and use it to support that assault over there. I think I need to get this cavalry out of the way, get that infantry up there to support the rest of the infantry. That will end the turn. We need to get this infantry lined up. Run away! Man, we might be in trouble there because we've got all skirmishers all the time there. I've got no regiments of foot. And he's coming right at my artillery. That is not good. Oh boy, artillery bombardment. Dom might not be happy with this. We're going to live and learn on this Napoleonic's mod. The one thing I did learn was that your fire, the turns under which you can fire, there's only so many turns of firing that you get. This is a commander's unit, so I'm going to give them something on what for here. Artillery here. 0 to 252. Let's go on the 252 side. There we go. Oh man, they took. Woo! They're gonna run if I attack them. Go in there close. Give them the bayonet, boys. I wonder if they disrupted them by going through there. Nope. They'll run. Oh, that was a mistake. Maybe. Yeah, not too bad. I should have turned those. I'm gonna move these horse units up here. It'll be interesting. I'm gonna be studying. I'll take a look and see what Napoleon actually did at this particular battle. What do we got with these guys going on? Light horse. I like wish they were heavy. Type cavalry. I'm a big fan of just attacking infantry with cavalry. Like the fact they're out in the open. But should I take? No, this right flank is just not. Oops. That right flank is just a lot more open. My right, not his. His left. This horse artillery up here. These lights are they lights or are they skirmishers? Skirmishers. Yeah, it seems like I have a lot of advantages here. I might be missing something. But as the French, it's like, whoa, man, we've really got some advantages. We've got a nice open field, and we can, you know, if I was him, I'd hold here, hold this line here, and probably get some troops in here. And then maybe this looks like, well, it's open ground. It's just hidden from view. So yeah, might be able to launch a cavalry assault through here and avoid this, and actually hit them on the flank while I hold them here. It'd turn out nice, and I don't know how that's going to work with Napoleonics. Really don't. I'm interested to see how it works. Let's see if he charges my guns over here. Oh man, he already rallied. That's a bummer. They're gonna run. Yeah, he's going after my guns. Gosh darn it. Well, he's gonna get hit with some. Boy, I can't. He's in melee, so I can't. Gosh darn it, I can't melee him with. I can't shoot at him. Here comes the British. And oh, what do we got over here? Dutch hussars. That might be the difference. The difference in this battle might be the numbers game. They may have a larger overall army that I don't know about, but let's blast into these guys. Blast them. Get in there nice and tight. What's our odds? Oh no, we'll just do it this way. We'll do this. Yeah, hit these British. Nice. I'll move this infantry up here. And it's not very good odds, but I'm not gonna fire. Just leave them there. Can't attack him, so I've gotta move up. They're getting shot in the side, enfilade fire. And let's get this artillery up here. Oh, Dutch hussars. There we go. Form square. 23 to 8. Go for it. Two and then 46. Let's just let's blast him one more time. There we go. Good deal. All right, that's a losing battle there. Oh boy, I might have to move this artillery up. Guys up here. I need line infantry up there. Let's go. Break off some skirmishers to head over there. We've got my infantry and square over there. I may. No. No. We're going to do our thing. French Lancers. Man, I like those Lancers. See what they can do. Cuirassiers. And every time I think of cuirassiers, I think of the book Day of Battle by John Keegan. He talks about the cuirassiers attacking during Waterloo, and what was the description about that? The sound of the shot hitting their breastplates sounded like breaking glass as the shot hit their breastplates. I mean, that's imagine that. That's just horrific. As the cuirassiers, you know, essentially, what do we got? No, those aren't good numbers. You know, the cuirassiers essentially attacked into these squares. That's gonna be it for that turn. We're gonna lose those guns, darn it. Oh boy. Oh man, more cavalry. So this is gonna be a big cavalry skirmish on their left, our right. What are we dealing with? Hopefully they're Dutch. Good Donnybrook going on in the middle here. I'm glad the skirmisher didn't do too much damage. Oh, here they come in. They're coming into our square. Yeah. Dutch hussars, Brunswickers. Lately, I've been listening to an audiobook called History of Warfare by John Keegan. Probably why I had Face of Battle in my mind right now, and I highly recommend it. Great book. Keegan writes. I can't listen to him quickly. I have to really be thinking when I'm listening, and I think I've got about the first 8 or 9 hours of that book in and on the Audible, and it's pretty good. And he talks about Clausewitz and Napoleonic warfare. Well, that's not all it talks about. It talks about all of warfare, and talks about warfare as culture, and how Clausewitz had posited that warfare is politics by another means. Keegan refutes that by saying, no, war is culture. War is human culture. It's been human culture since the beginning. And he makes some interesting points. And he talks about how at the beginning about how war was the culture on Easter Island, and it almost destroyed Easter Island, the war culture of the samurai, the war culture of the Yanomamo Indians, our natives in the Amazon, and how their culture worked. War culture in New Guinea, where various tribes would face off against each other and just chuck stuff at each other. You shoot arrows at each other. The young men would avoid it. Very interesting. And then he goes into the different eras, the era of stone, the era of iron, cavalry, the steppe, the nomadic peoples, how, and it's very good. I mean, it's thought-provoking. I'll give him that. But he's all over the place. I mean, one minute you'll be talking about the Mamelukes. You know, the warrior culture of the Mamelukes was another one that was interesting in my mind. And come on, let's do some damage to these guys. All right, let's engage these guys. Don't you disrupt. Good job. All right, we'll get them on the next round. Oh, they fell back. I should have hit him with enfilading fire first. That was my first mistake. Oops, I didn't want to do that. There we go. That was a mistake. I lost men in that exchange. Move these cannons away here. Let's get this infantry up here. The Fusiliers will deal with you. Not peeling. I was thinking about peeling off these Fusiliers to fight over here, but instead, it'll have to be the skirmishers, who are basically cavalry bait. Those guys are. Charge. They will not stand. Well, then we shall fire. Oh, 121 casualties. Ooh. Blast them. So we're dealing with here, we're dealing with light horse Dutch hussars, and these are Brunswickers. I don't know if these are these the Prussian guys that have the death's head on there? They're not Prussians, they're Brunswickers obviously, but the death's head cavalry, hussars, yeah, I think they are. What do we got going on here? Brunswick avant-garde black Brunswickers. Those guys look sweet too. That sounds like part of the Prussian army to me. Let's move this cavalry up. Prussians? I'm not worried about Prussians. Water there. Just Sir a cheval. Let's turn for combat. Lancers. Oh yeah. These pull the Lancer's nice. These are the guys I want to slam into the flank of his infantry if I can. Oh, just hitting that infantry with Lancers. Yeah. Hold these cuirassiers back in reserve for now. But we are shaping up our cavalry assault here. Lights. Elite. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, it's a flank hammer blow with all the French cavalry. I love it. Hopefully it goes off. I'm learning on this mod a little bit different than the Ancients mod. I mean the Ancients, the actual game itself. I mean, this is a Napoleonic's mod, totally different era. I'm so glad they're covering this era. I think it's cool. I'm sure at some point they'll actually come out with a all right, now we got some guns here. A full-on Napoleonic's mod. our Napoleonic's game for this series. But until that happens, it's cool. There we go. Turn the gun. Can I do that? Oh, I moved the gun. Okay. 0 to 164. Let's blast them. Trying to bloody the British as they're marching forward a little bit here. There we go. I think they're done moving. Let's move through these cannons here. Probably going to end up using... I think I'm going to use Jerome as like kind of a final reserve here. And I'm going to extend my line out with these guys. There's kind of a gap in here. Oh, well, no, I've got these two line. So I've got line infantry here, a unit of line infantry over here. Hopefully in square formation to hold off the cavalry. And then we've got the right flank hammer blow with the cavalry coming in. Let's see how this works out. And I got to keep using this artillery. This. Not going to make the critics happy. It's alright. Good thing it's just a game. Oh, 87 men down. And these line battles just, ooh. Are getting outshot. Good, I'm glad to see their cavalry retreating. Once these guys are routed, I think we have a good chance of... Okay, here come the British. Fall back. Boy, if they keep coming in, they keep coming, sucking them into this gap here. Oh. More skirmishers. The stream might be not good to attack across the stream. We'll see. I did do, just a side note, it is not that I have not played gaming or done any recordings. I did over 6 hours of recordings, which I lost. I fought and played a fantastic battle on Steel Panther's main battle tank, where I played as the Israelis, and I think it was Chinese, it might have been Chinese farm. It was bloody fun, a blast, came out, and the sound was completely broken. And all I can say about that is I wasn't happy. And that's all I can say about that. But charge. There we go. Go get them, boys. I take them to the flank. There we go. Their lights should run. Oh, they can't run. Great. There we go. What are my odds? Oh no, let's blast them. There we go. What are my odds now? Let's just turn and blast them. And one more. They're gone. They're out of here. Good deal. Oof. First round we have a good chance. How many rounds of... Oh, no, don't do that. How many rounds of firing do they have left, these guys? 5 turns. Okay, good. Turn these guys, and you guys are going to blast into them. Still have plenty of turns, or 2 turns left. Blast into them. And the dream of the Polish, light troops versus non-lights. Oh man, I hate that. 64-19. There, we're going at them. Let's get them. Nice. Can we attack them in the rear? Attack them from behind. No. These guys get in there. These guys are going to be tough, guaranteed. Yep. Yeah. Well, let's fight it out along the front here. Skirmisher versus cavalry, not good. We never want to do that. These guys have taken pretty good beating. They'll do some damage. 30 to 96. Let's get them around. 66. Good. We've got some artillery coming up here. 0 to 252. There we go. 64. Like, this is British foot guard. Ooh, nice. Always nice to have the old foot guard reeling a little bit. And these guys have, wow, these guys have, oh, they've suffered a lot of casualties. This might get ourselves a little rout. There we go. Nice disruption. This could be bad if he... These lights in here. Skirmishers. 6 to 20 or enfiladed fire. Give these guys a nice enfilade. How's it feel there's some flank fire coming into you? Probably not too good. Let's do this. Ooh, what can I do here? 1 to 53%. What does this do? 28 to 3. Let's do it. Kellerman's Dragoons. Move them up. Move them up. Move them up. These guys do against these guys. Boy, they got to take that first round. Possibility, and it would save these guys. Let's go for the risk. Come on, don't. There we go. Good. Now we've got a real advantage against them. 14-13. Well, that's an advantage. They ran. Nice. 28 to 4. Go get them, boys. Lancers, go get them. Like that terrain. Let's get out of this terrain. Move these guys up. I might have to move them through the woods, and that's probably not cool. Let's get these guys up here, see if I can turn them. I can. Great. I can turn these guys here. Can. Great. And the cavalry flank maneuver is game on. Alright, now we've got our reserves. We've got Jerome here. And I'm not sure what I want to do. I got some artillery here I want to use. 1 to 158. What else do I got? Let's hit the Highlanders. I got some more criticism too, because people don't like it when I don't shoot at the same unit until it breaks and take advantage of that. But look, I got a disruption. I don't understand why that's a bad thing. Please tell me why. And I don't see getting through there as being... Let's move this unit up. Let's move this unit this way. There is no reserve now in the French army. So we've got a cavalry assault on the right. In the center, we're starting to get a bunch of disruptions. The enemy's got a couple of ours. It's a good fight. And over here, we've got his skirmishers ready to break and 2 line units running. Now we just got to press them. Got to press them. Vive la France. Love to see the disbursements. 12% to 3%, so it is a close battle. Oh, what do we got going on here? More Brunswickers. So I assume are in the Prussian army. So I guess that would make them... Oh boy, this might be bad. Oh, not bad at all. Gotta watch my shooting now because I only have so many rounds. Seems to me this cavalry assault's going to come into two. Oh, look, he's... Now I'm flanking him with the infantry. I don't like moving that cavalry through town. Those cuirassiers. Here comes his cavalry again. That's a fun battle. Too bad I can't play as the allies. Coalition. If I remember my Napoleonic wars, they're always coalitions, aren't they? Like the third coalition. I really gotta read some Napoleon, some stuff on Napoleon. I did when I was younger, but I have not in many years. There we go. Give me a disruption. Good deal. Press the attack. And yes. Blast that cavalry. How many rounds of fire do I have left? 8 to 30. I need some very many. Let's do it anyways. Why not enfilade them? I do put them at rest for being flanked, but I want them under fire. I want these guys under fire. Let them have it. Time to move these flankers up here. Oh boy, what do we got available? 0 to 172, 2 turns of ammo left. There we go. What can I do here? Ooh, can I do this? Yeah, nice. They're gonna run away. After them. And put a volley into them. Nice. 1 kill. Not even worth the 8 to 56, huh? Well, as well. 8 is a round of fire against these guys, so hopefully it'll break them. Nope. I can't engage him. There we go. They're out. There we go. Oh, we got disruption on those guys. Believe these dragoons can do some damage. 57%, great. Oh yeah, nice. Now I've got them routing everywhere, disruptions everywhere. The flank cavalry attack is on. Love it. Take these Highlanders. What can I do? Ooh, we've got to survive that first round. I gotta do something. I can't just let them sit there because they will get shot to pieces. Oh, Marshal Ney, get in there. Do your thing. Spike the guns. I'm gonna ride that cavalry into town there. Let's do it. There we go. Cuirassiers? Nope, I might need you. Go get these guys. 16, yep. They flee the battlefield. Oh, good. 55% run away. That's it. Now I got skirmishers. Oh man, these English are in big trouble. What these guns done taken care of? And it's time to move the cavalry reserve up here. If I'd move these cavalry units, the idea here is hold attack into these guys. They've got some lights, but they've also got, what are these troops? Line infantry. I've got to get around them, so that means I'll attack them at wherever else I can, and I want to get around those guys. There we go. Good deal. Move these guns up. I got a couple more rounds of fire out of these guns. I want to get them a little closer. These guys are going to be where the... Well, I don't know. There's not much left. It's a good fight. Definitely going to want to see what Napoleon actually does. Tab and see if we're missing anybody. These small guns here. Oh, why not fire around into these guys? See if they'll break. Oh, they did! Nice! So far, so good. We may not even get too far into the cavalry assault. See, I don't understand what happened there. It was 30%. It went down 3%. They must have reinforcements coming on the field of battle. Well, that's the AI thing there with the cavalry. They just kind of... Ooh, we got into my cavalry on a flank. Oh, man, is that Ney? Kellerman. These Highlanders are in a world of hurt. My line infantry is crashing into them and they don't have anybody to stop them. That's going to affect these guys. Let's see what happens. Oh, they're in big trouble. Whew. Our guys rallied. We've suffered some casualties and I want to spend some time here. Oh my goodness. Into the rear of retreating infantry, and that's cavalry. Lancers? Ooh! Yep, the Poles. Polish Dutch Lancers are just riding everybody down. Oh man, this unit might get MVP. Oh man, I think this is over. If it's not, it's real close. Oh my goodness. Whew. We're at 41. I think this battle's over. He rallies. Do this. Are you kidding me? Everybody's running. Charge. Oh, somebody's going to get attacked from behind. Oh, I guess not. These guys are going to get shot up if they get another round. But I don't think it's going to happen. It's already 41 to... Oh, there's more troops coming to the field. Too late. Give him cold steel. Whew. There's still a glitch where they, you know, the old Roman symbolism comes up with it. Instead of always retaining the French colors, they kind of go into the Roman colors. For see, look, there's the Roman. Fine, not a big deal to me, but for sticklers. After they move, they've got this. They've got the why not? Insult to injury. Oof, they might even. This battle might have been interesting to see. Alright, that's it. That's enough. That's enough. See if they rally something. Maybe they get some info, you know, some. Maybe they get some reinforcements in and lower that number, hopefully. Oof. Why the Bosu? Oh man, yeah. I'd like this one more round of crashing into him. Look at this. French Lancers crashing into his flank. Cuirassiers. He's too devastated at this point, I think. Come on, rally a couple units. Rally one unit and you're back in the game. Nope, that's not it. And that is the Battle of Quatre Bras. Quatre Bras. The enemy has lost heart. You are victorious. I shall withdraw without further bloodshed. It did say, okay. Don't think that matters. Let's take out the 19,000 British, 18,000 French, 1544 killed on the battlefield, 1911 wounded. The French losses are 1/3 and 1/2 respectively, and over 5,000 captured or deserted, with only 15 Frenchmen captured or deserted. We did lose 8 guns. They lost 16 guns. That was a blast. In that first scenario I played in this, I really got slaughtered, and I thought, yeah, man, I've really got these troops set up well, but I ran out of ammo. And I think that's the key to this particular game is use my artillery a little better, as Dom would say. And I think the other key here is to it's the combined arms approach for Napoleonics. The combined arm approach is batter with your guns, hit them with your infantry, and then finish them with your cavalry. And the cavalry can be the decisive arm due to its ability to maneuver and crash into the enemy forces, something it could not do in the American Civil War, where the American cavalry in the U.S. Civil War tended to run into other cavalry and or battle and not fight massed cavalry, flailing, hammering cavalry assaults into infantry. The guns were just too deadly at that time frame. So anyways, that was the Battle of Quatre Bras. Hope you enjoyed it. I sure did. This was a lot of fun. I'll play more of the Napoleonic mod to continue, and look forward to seeing you next time on the battlefield. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody, and see you next time. Thanks.